What's up, YouTube? Simply Luck here, and today we'll be continuing our 5Ds booster box battle with an unboxing of the Crossroads of Chaos. And then I want to ask you guys to check out the channel and subscribe for some more epic Yu-Gi-Oh video. And you guys give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Alright, so Crossroads of Chaos, definitely looking forward to opening up this 5Ds booster box. It's definitely been a while. And once again, this, I believe, is the sets that did not come first edition for the booster boxes. You had to get them out of the tins, like we mentioned in our Duelist Genesis box opening. So, yes, very interesting fact there. But also, for Crossroads of Chaos, there's some interesting cards inside for secret rares, I guess for a booster box battle. It's been a while since I pulled Gladiator Beast Retiari. That's one of my favorites, Gladiator Beast cards. So that'd be cool to pull. But just, what else? You have the Psychic Teleporter. You have some other different... Treacherous Trap Hole is in here. Those all be pretty cool secrets, I guess, to pull. For the Ultra Rares, you guys, or Ultimate Rares, you have Black Rose Dragon, which would be pretty incredible for this booster box battle. But not only that, you have Plague Spreader in here and some other cool cards. So, some good tuners in this set, too, for the Synchro Monsters. Alright, let's get straight into it. But first, thanks to our friends at Ultra Pro for the Super Mario Brothers playmat here. And we'll be using some yellow Pro Mat sleeves to go with our booster box. Alright, let's pop open the 5Ds. Round 2. I'll be doing this opening in 2 parts, 12 packs per part. Once again, for the older booster boxes, to enjoy the nostalgia and go over the different cards and effects for the booster. Is there tape here? What in the world? You wanna... Alright. I don't know what that was about. Well, maybe it's a fake box and they stacked it with all foils. Alright, so we'll start with the right side for this opening, you guys. Believe in the heart of the cards, for it shall guide us. First pack. We'll give it a whiff real quick. 5Ds. You can smell it. Alright, we have Teleport. Synchro Strike. Target a Synchro Summon monster gains 5 attack for each Synchro material. Nettles. Plant Tuner. So here's another tuner. If this face of card will be destroyed and destroyed face up, plant monster you control instead. You can destroy. Lineage of Destruction. A Cactus Fighter. This is actually a 4-star 1900. And if it destroys opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon a Needle Plant token to your opponent's side of the field. Oh, you must special summon. But that could be interesting. But still, a 4-star 1900, you guys. Pretty good for a booster box battle. Iron Chain Snake. Oh, I remember the Iron Chain cards. It was like a... I remember the episodes. Oh, I can't remember it right now, but I know there was the different cards. During your main phase, you can equip this card to one face-up monster your opponent controls. That monster loses 800 attack and defense. When it is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, its controller sends cards equal to a level from the top of the deck to the grave. Whoa. That could be interesting. Factory of 100 Machines. Morphotronics. Jade Knight. 1000 attack, 1800 defense, and Gadget Hauler. Once per turn, you can send in another Morphotronic cards. Another more Morphotronic supports. Alright. Crossroads of Chaos. Another Nettles. Oh, the Rose Warrior's in here. I like her. Lineage of Destruction. Copy Plants. Once per turn, you can select one face-up plant-type monster on the field. Have this card's level become the level of the selected monster to the end phase. Card Rotator. Virus Cannon. Tribute any other non-token monsters you control for each tribute monster your opponent selects one spell card from their deck and sends it to the grave. Okay. And Black Garden. Oh, you know what's in this set, you guys, is Secret Spellcasters. Spellcasters in the Trees. Secrets in the Trees. Something like Secret Spellcasters in the Trees. But yes, a very good super rare card that actually still holds its value today, you guys, because it's decent in all Spellcaster decks. Extraordinary almost. But Black Garden is an interesting card, though I get confused on its effect. When a monster is normal or special summon, except by the effect of Black Garden, half its attack, and special summon one Rose token to its controller's opponent's side in attack position. You can destroy this card and all face-up plant-type monsters on the field and special summon a monster with attack equal to the total attack of those monsters from your grave. So I remember this card being good, I think, in Gladiator Beast, because you would special summon this token, meaning that you didn't have to deal with the other monsters they had, and you can now attack the token to allow you to use your abilities when you sub them out at the end of the battle phase. And which would let you go get Gizaris in some situations. But yes, when the monster is normal special summon except by the effect of Rose Garden, half its attack. This card could be fun to mess around with, especially for booster box battle. Doppelganger. And, ooh, Comrade Swordsman of Landstar. Nice. It's a warrior tuner. And all warrior type monsters you control gain 400 attack. It's a Joey Wheeler card. Fragrant Storm. Ooh, that's a Duelist Link card. Destroy one face of plant type monster on the field and draw one card. If the card's a plant tuner, you can reveal it and draw one more. Is it a Duel Links card? I don't know. I feel like somebody's used that card somewhere. Alright, Black Garden will be our first super rare card. Alright, next pack, you guys. Morphotronic Cord. And whoa! Okay. Is that a card? I think it's a card. Because I was thinking it was one of those packs. Yes, it is a card. Wow, we have one of those misprint card things. These things are actually worth something from what I remember. It's not a foil, so it's a common. They actually called something. It's like the placeholder or the card that's used to print the other cards, whatever. But yeah, so there's like rainbow ones for the foils. Wow, that's pretty cool. So you can't really tell that's what it is though, just by looking at it. Feels like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. People will be like, that's just a piece of paper. Well, watch the video. That's very interesting. So we'll set that there. Morphotronic Cord. Morph Transition. Iron Chain Coil. Another Iron Chain. This is a machine tuner this time with 1600 defense. Once per turn, you can select one Iron Chain monster you control to have it gain 3 attack and defense as long as this card is face up on the field. Once per turn, so you can keep pumping it up. Mosaic Manticore. That is 9 stars? 8 stars. 2800. During the standby phase of the next turn, after you tribute some of this card, especially some of the monsters tributed, you cannot declare an attack and their effects negated. They cannot declare an attack. Not a bad tribute summon card. Fragrant Storm, Comrade of Landstar again, Doppelganger, and Gigantic Cephalotus. It's a 4-star 1850. Wow. Gains 2 attack each time a plant type monster you control is sent to the grave. Each time a plant type monster is sent to the grave. So that's actually really good. Definitely be very good in the booster box battle, especially with the other, like Cactus Fighter and other cards like that. Okay. Morph Transition. Iron Chain Coil again. Teleport. Synchro Strike. Stormcaller. That is a 6-star Psychic monster. 2300 attack. From what I remember, it's not bad in Duel Links. You can put your opponent's monsters that are destroyed by battle with an opponent's with other Psychic monsters on the top of their owner's deck instead of sending them to the grave. Interesting. When this card is destroyed by a card effect, the controller of this card takes damage equal to the original attack. Ouch. Morphotronic Engine. Giant Trap Hole. Not a bad card. Activate only when 2 or more monsters are special summoned at the same time. Destroy all monsters on the field. There we go. Morphotronic Cell Phone. That one's actually really good. And Morphotronic Clock-In. So our 2 Morphotronic cards. So we might have to do some Morphotronic shenanigans with this deck. But for the versus or booster box battle, I think I'd lean more towards plants. We'll see what happens though. Botanical Girl. When this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can add a plant type monster with 1000 or less defense from your deck to your hand. That's actually pretty good. Teleport. Morph Transition. Morphotronic Cameran. Tiger Dragon. This is a fun card. When it's tribute summoned by tributing a dragon type monster, destroy 2 face down spell trap cards your opponent controls. Oh, Totem Dragon's in here. That reminds me. Oh wait, no, Totem Dragon's in Crimson Christ. Clock-In, Engine, Gadget Driver. So here's all the Morphotronic cards. Confusion Chaff. Okay, about halfway through the right side. Teleport. Morpho Transition, the Cameraman. And Iron Core Chain Dragon. So this is actually an Iron Core monster that would work with the monster that pumps up your creatures. And Raijin for a Thunder type monster. So here's our Thunder monsters that we were talking about in Duelist Genesis. All light monsters you control gain 100 attack for each light monster in your grave. During your end phase, destroy one light monster you control. There can only be one face-up Raijin on the field. Interesting. So there's another super rare card. But yeah, Iron Chain Dragon's a 6-star 2500 secret monster. This card was actually used back in the day when people like didn't have Goyo. I know Goyo was like the main go-to guy, but Iron Chain Dragon wasn't bad. You can remove from play all Iron Chain monsters from your graveyard to have this card gain 200 attack for each card removed until the end phase. So it's like a main phase effect. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, send the top 3 cards from the deck to the grave. That's good. Interesting. Factory of 100 Machines. Morphotronics. So we got a Thunder Monster for our yellow sleeves. Huh, I wonder if that card counted as a card in the pack. It might have. If you guys notice, post in the comments below. Bamboo Scrap. Tribute 1 plant type monster, special on 2 plant tokens. To your opponent's side of the field. Yikes. Copy Plant. Card Rotator. Morphotronic Datatron. Iron Chain Repairman. Nice, 1604 stars. That would be fun to play some Iron Chain cards and then play some plants. That'd be an interesting deck. When this card destroys opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the grave, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. Once per turn, you can special summon level 4 lower Iron Chain monster from your graveyard. Whoa. It cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. That's really good. Except Iron Chamber, so you can't do it on himself, but still, that's actually pretty good. You could just straight synchro if one of those Iron Chain guys is a tuner, I believe one is. 100 Machines, Engine, and Giant Trap Hole again. Nice. This is gain 200 attack for each card removed from Morphotronics. Jizno likes the Morphotronics. Still only 2 foil cards from this right side, though, you guys. Believe in the heart of the cards. Maybe, just maybe, we get a freaking Ghost Rare. That would be incredible. Card Rotator, Datatron goes in match. One of the best side deck cards for a long time. This is the attribute one, right? Each player sends monsters they control to the graveyard until they each control monsters of only 1 attribute. Wow. Each player cannot control monsters with different attributes. So this is really good, I guess, against 6 Samurais, as you can see, but no one really side decks against 6 Sams. Maybe they did. It was really good against Windups. That's the card people would side deck. I remember in the tournament when I was playing Exectors versus Windups, I flipped this card and it obliterated the guy. Destroyed like 3 of his monsters. It was pretty incredible. Straight won me the game. Stormcaller again. Confusion Shaft. That was the tournament where I got top 72 and I got 73rd. I think I went to top 72. Yeah. Ouch. Comrade of Lansar. That hurt my soul when that happened. That was that Inzektor tournament. I think I made a deck profile for. That was like 4 years ago. The days of the Inzektors and the Windups. And Heroes. Lineage of Destruction. Iron Chain Blaster. Here we go. Another Iron Chain card. 1100 attack. Once per turn, you can send one Iron Chain monster you control to the grave to inflict damage to your opponent. You can actually use Destroy himself. Seed of Deception. Special summon level 2 or lower plant type monster from your hand. Nettles, which could be Nettles. Tiger Dragon rare again. Not a bad rare card. I'd rather get another Iron Chain Repairman, though. Seems really good. Or at least really fun for booster box battle. Ooh, the White Stone of Legend, the 1-star Dragon Tuner. While this card is sent to the grave, add a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. Very good Blue Eyes card. Gadget Driver. Only 3 packs left and only 2 foils. Maybe that was supposed to be foil. Seed of Deception. Nettles. Bamboo Scrap. Copy Plant. Iron Chain Dragon again. Nice. And Hanewada. Hanewada. 2 Iron Chain Dragons though. That's really cool. 1 star. You can discard this card to make any effect damage this turn 0. Can be activated during either player's turn, but it is a 1-star tuner. Okay. Come on, where's the village of spellcasters? The secret village of the peeps. Clock in and engine. Plant food chain. Equip this card to a plant type monster you control, it gains 500 attack. If it's destroyed by a card effect while equipped, you can special summon plant type monster from your grave. That's actually really good for a booster box battle. Alright, to give it to us. Kaiba! Here we go. Iron Chain Coil, that is the tuner, 3-star tuner. Ooh, DNA Checkup. Ever-living Underworld Cannon. Pursuit Chaser. Psychic Life Transfer. This one gains you life. Once per turn, you can remove and play one Psychic-type monster from your grave to gain 1,200 life points. That's a 7-star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7-star, 2,400 Synchro monster. So that's pretty good because this guy's a 6, so now we have a 7. Another plant food chain. Poison, and that's also a... Oh, that's a Psychic, yeah. Actually, kind of like her picture. What's going on with the back? One was like a darkness and light. And the left side of her body's, you know, all formed, mechanical. Interesting. Didn't really notice that on her before, the contrast of light and dark. Poison chain, it's kind of like Change of Heart. Really, in a way. Poison chain. Let's check out this for the iron chains, I'm guessing. During the end phase of the turn, if you did not attack, your opponent sends equal to the number of face-up iron chain monsters you control from the top of their deck to the grave. Sends cards. Cell phone and iron chain snake. Last pack of Destiny. Here we go, guys. Come on. Doesn't want to open. Maybe it's something epic. Pursuit Chaser. Morphotronic Accelerator. Return one Morphotronic card to your hand of the deck. And destroy one card, field, draw one card. That's actually pretty good. I remember it being used back in the day. Back in my day when people were playing Morphotronics. Doppelganger, Magnum, Poison Chains, and Wall of Ivy. Flip, special summon an Ivy token in defense position to your opponent's side of the field. Interesting. Alright, so far we have 3 super rare cards, no ultras, no ultimates, and no secrets, and no ghost. So I'm curious if that card was supposed to be an ultra secret or ultimate or maybe even ghost rare. No, I think it would have had the rainbow to it. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. It should be a pretty dang good booster box battle, you guys. You got a lot of decent synchro monsters and tuners from Crossroads of Chaos, which is a little different from Duelist Genesis, so it'll definitely be interesting. And so thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for this left side opening where there's obviously a ton of foils because we only pulled 3 in this side. And simply, oh, no lucky, signing out.